Hey Guardians, welcome back to the Sinful Side of Things. I'm Mr. Sidden, back with another Destiny 2 video. In this video, I'm going to go over the hard light because it just got a rework from Bungie. Bungie has finally paid attention to this dear old weapon that we had ever since Destiny 1. Going over real quick, this gun, this volatile light, which means rounds fired from this weapon have no damage fall off. They overpenetrate targets and ricochet off hard surfaces. So projectiles damage increase after bounce. That means if one of your opponents is hiding around the corner, what are you going to do? You going to stand there and take that? No. You just position yourself, hold down that trigger, and position your bullets to shoot from behind him from wherever he's standing at. So, that's what I did. And that one little clip that you just seen, me being mean with the hard light. And as you know, this weapon is also like the Borealis. You hold your reload button to change the damage. So you want solar, void, arc. Just hold your reload down, and you can change the element type, which could be good in some PvE aspects. You know, if it's match game. If it's definitely match game, you could definitely take this up in there. If you don't want to take the Borealis and be more aggressive with your gameplay. So I wanted to take this inside a Crucible because I am a console player. I've noticed a lot of people taking this weapon inside the Crucible. They've done some videos on it. However, those people who I mentioned are on PC. So they did some videos on this weapon in PC, right? I am taking this weapon and bringing it on console. I'm on PlayStation. Okay, so I wanted to see how much better is this weapon. I have the catalyst for it, but I didn't complete it fully. I think I'm at like 60-70% for the catalyst. The catalyst will give you 100% stability. So I was going to go fulfill the catalyst before I did this, but I used this weapon in, the sundial real quick. And I noticed that it really wasn't that much recoil on this thing, let alone the screen shake. To me, I think they really fixed the screen shake, because before the screen shake of this weapon, the screen would go bonkers. Whether what console you were on, didn't matter what platform, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, the screen would go bonkers, dude. And I know, PC players, they don't really have recoil as it is, but the screen shake was there for everybody, okay? Bungie has recently fixed that, so I said, hey, you know what? Let me take this inside Crucible, because this has been one of my favorite weapons ever since Destiny 1. It's just a great overall weapon. And then since D2, like I said, what they did was you hold the reload and you can switch damage types. They didn't have that in Destiny 1. It was just like, a ricochet round auto rifle. Like, that was it. It was just like a light show. We used to take this thing in Trials in Destiny 1 and just have ourselves like a little light show. But here, inside Destiny 2, you can change the element type. And this thing hits pretty good, man. It does 23 to the head. So, what is that? 9. So, it'll take 9 shots to the head to kill your opponent with this weapon. And I think it does like 14 or 16 to the body. Now, the key thing here about this weapon, it has no damage fall off. Which means you can shoot from anywhere on the map and land your crits if you can. I mean, sometimes it's hard to land crits that far away, especially with an auto rifle. If you landing your crits that any meter away, any feet away, any distance away, it's gonna do that 23 per headshot. Now, I will admit it's definitely kind of hard to do that with a hard light, okay? But if you fulfill the catalyst, and with the screen shake being off, I noticed it wasn't really that difficult. As you can see here, I'm decent distance away from that guy there, and all you can see is 23, 23, 23, 23. Me hitting those crit shots on that Titan, and I was a fair distance amount away, especially with an auto rifle that kicks like this. It could kick like a mule on console, okay, even without the catalyst. Like I said, I didn't fulfill the catalyst yet, but it's fairly easy to control this recoil on this weapon. It's fairly easy if you just hold down as you're shooting, keep your thumb on the R3, and it's definitely very easy to control this weapon's recoil pattern, because it's basically straight up in the air, this recoils pattern on this hard light. Now, I noticed that this weapon is very fun to use. I mean, I'm all about, if you ever watched any of my videos, I'm all about, trying new things, creating new metas in this weapon, because I feel like no weapon is meta. The Guardians are meta. We are meta, right? We create our own metas, and we create what's good. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Any Guardian can make any weapon godly within the right hands and the right practice and the right plays and the right strategies. If you just use your brain a little bit, you can definitely outplay any opponent in the world with any weapon. That's the way I feel, you know what I mean? And with this weapon, the hard light, it is so fun to use. I love what Bungie did. I mean, I think they're really starting to pay attention, with the weapons and stuff like that. Although we waited 6 years for them to fix this weapon, at least they finally did it, because I love playing with weapons that are in my arsenal and can actually, mean something. Mean something in terms of damage, mean something in terms of being useful in aspects. And I really like this weapon because of the no damage fall off. I mean, I think it's the only weapon in the game that has no damage fall off. It doesn't matter how far you are. Okay, it has no damage fall off. If you're very far away from your opponent and you have a hand cannon, you have a pulse rifle, you have an auto rifle, you're going to see a significant damage drop off. Not with the hard light. The hard light is the only weapon in the game that has no damage fall off. And I noticed while playing in this game, a few of my teammates had the hard light on, and opponent also had a hard light. So we were kind of having like a laser tag battle, seeing who can get the kill with the ricochet rounds, because ricochet rounds on this weapon do double the damage. I don't know if you guys knew that. Ricochet rounds on this weapon, if your opponent's around a corner, and if you could position yourself just right and have those bullets bounce off to the left or to the right, wherever your opponent is, those ricochet rounds would do double damage. So it could actually, potentially three or four shot you to the head. I mean, if you can get in. I mean, it's kind of hard to do with the ricochet rounds, but it makes for some fun gameplay, man. You know what I'm saying? Mix it up a little bit, get in there and just test it out for yourself. If anything else, test it out for the screen shake. I feel like the screen shake is 92% gone. I may even go 95% gone. If you guys tried out the hard light, do you think the screen shake is gone fully, or a little bit left of the screen shake? I understand that we're on console and you're going to see some recoil. You're going to see your screen, go up and down a little bit on any weapon you do, but on the hard light was needed it so much, my God, because it was like having a freaking aneurysm when shooting this gun. You're freaking going everywhere with this freaking weapon. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, man. Try this weapon out for yourself. I promise you, you're gonna have a lot of fun. You're like, holy cow, you're all the way down there, no damage fall off. You can't really go wrong. Just get used to that recoil pattern, and I think you guys would be good to go. It was definitely fun to use. I took it to PvE too. It's definitely needs a damage buff in PvE. That's what I think, man. Hardlight needs a damage buff in PvE. That's what we need. This guy snuck up from behind me. You freaking frick up. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to see more stuff, don't be afraid to slap the like button. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. And one more thing. You already know. If you ain't sinning, you ain't winning. Eyes up, Guardian.